This all started yesterday around 1 p.m. My friend actually sent me this screenshot, as you can see here. And I decided to check out the game, so I played it and thought not much of it. Kinda just something strange. But later I actually found out that Albert made a video on the game. This kinda intrigued me a little bit, kind of making me assume there was more to it than just some blank rooms. And I watched a little bit of his video, played the game again, and I actually decided to look up the backrooms. This actually led me to figuring out that it was a lot more than I originally thought. With that being said, welcome to my new obsession, the backrooms. I know you're all wondering, Lofilia, what is this video? What are you on about? What are these backrooms? This video will have 3 parts to it, me explaining the backrooms, me exploring ROBLOX backrooms, and my conclusion. This is really not my typical video, and I've actually had to go into a Google Doc and structure this whole thing. I've been spending a good amount of time on this, and you're gonna probably notice that the quality or production of my video is gonna go up a little bit more. I also got a new hard drive too, so it allows me to have higher quality stuff without having to worry about things like space. But sorry if this is a little bit later, because it's gonna take me a few days to edit this. Let's get into the next section of this video, what the backrooms actually are. What is the backrooms? It's unsure what the backrooms exactly is or how you get there, though I'd best describe it as an alternate reality, perhaps in another dimension. Most is unknown about the backrooms, but it is said in order to get there, you need to quote-unquote no-clip through reality. Reports also state that if you find yourself in the backrooms once, you'll eventually experience them again. The backrooms is said to be hundreds of millions of square miles, and it has multiple stages. The backrooms is best described as infinite rooms with the same shade of mono yellow all around. The air has the scent of the old moist carpet below. This place does not seem strange enough. There's beings there. They have different characteristics as well. One quote that sums up the beings in the backrooms pretty well for me is, "God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell heard you." There are more things to know about the beings in the backrooms, but I'll cover that later. There are also stages in the backrooms, but before I get into those, let me ask you this question. Does this image bring back any distant memories? I'll give you some time to look at it. If it does look familiar, it's pretty common. I actually have a few friends who say that as well. Why I think this is, I'll cover it later in this video, towards the end during the explanation section. Getting back to the stages of the backrooms, there are stages 0 through 2, those are the known ones at the moment, though there is assumed that there is to be many more. Each stage gets darker, things like the settings and behavior of beings change. So now to cover the individual stages, starting with stage 0 is where you start, and run-ins with others are rare. There's at least a total of 600 million estimated square miles of the complete backrooms. Stage 0 is at least 1 million of these square miles. And all the quote-unquote generated rooms look identical. So now moving on to stage 1. Stage 1 can be entered at random after 4 days. The lights will flicker on and off, lasting different variables of time. While the lights are off, stage 1 is extremely dangerous. Interactions with beings at this state in stage 1 are very common. The beings can be detected by distorted noises in the distance, most commonly screaming. Escape through this stage is still possible though. Stage 1 makes up an unknown amount of square miles. Next, stage 2. This is the most dangerous and unfamiliar stage. Loud machinery can be heard in the distance, and the buzz from the lights becomes more faint. The rooms start to become long hallways, and the walls become concrete. Pipes line the walls, and ceilings resembling maintenance tunnels. If you come in contact with any beings, the best thing to do is run the opposite way, as in this stage they actually become extremely hostile, not giving you as much of a chance than the other ones. Stage 2 can be very hot, as the temperature tends to fluctuate often. Exit in this stage is unlikely. This is the last explored stage, but there's predicted to be many more stages as said before. So now that I covered the stages, might as well get into the unofficial rules of the backrooms. I found these rules from a YouTube video, and a lot of this other information from a YouTube video that will be in the description. Rule 1. Never try to escape, as this will cause panic. Rule number 2. Be always calm, never show signs of anxiety. You will not escape feeling this way. Number 3. Do not search for others, you never know who that person is and how long they've been there. Number 4. Stay as close to your entrance as possible. Getting lost can cause panic. Number 5. Never directly stare at any source of light. Number 6. If you lose your senses, do anything you can to get them back, even if this means intense pain. Number 7. Always check if the time is what you remembered it to be. Number 8. Never touch a wall that is darker than another. Number 9. If you come across another human, run away as quickly as possible. It could be a hostile being masked as a human. Number 10. Count the seconds, and after every 500, remember who you are and where you came from. Number 11. Sit down and don't face the sounds when you hear them. With all of that in mind, let's get right into some gameplay from the ROBLOX backrooms. Hello, welcome to the ROBLOX backrooms thing. This is just a ROBLOX remix of the backrooms, so of course there is no, just heard something. Of course there is no true backrooms. Nope. After reading up on the backrooms, I know now not to go there. It's kind of nice, you know, to have this portion of the video after my like serious monotone speech. I may have to go that way, but I'm not feeling back there. Okay, I'm not trying to run into an entity this early. Also, I have my volume all the way up, so it's pretty loud for me, and I also chose a decently low server. I hate hearing my own footsteps so much. Luckily though, this is only stage 1, and well, quite frankly, the occurrence of running into another entity or being is pretty low, so actually I'd be lucky if anything to run into one. What is that? Okay, no. No. I guess I do have to go into the dark room. I really don't want to though. Yeah, I'm hearing noises like there's an entity over there. I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, I saw someone else. Oh, they just jump scared me. In the ROBLOX version, there's like other players, so yeah, you will run into them occasionally. Would make it a little bit easier on myself, just following other people, but honestly, I'd rather be scared. Nope, I don't like that. You know, dude, I may just have to go in here. Oh, I really hated that. Get out, get out, get out. Oh, they're making me go through all these dark sections, dude. I really don't like this. Aha! I escaped. But as you can see, there's the little escape room. So now, I go to stage 2. Once I got my volume max. Now I'm at stage 1. There's a sprint button, too. Did not know that. That is an entity. Just chill with these people. Starting to get the spooks, man. That guy's lagging. Never trust a man who's lagging. Now my character's breathing really heavy. That appears to be the exit. So we need to get on the other side of that. That's an entity. Let's get the jukes on him. Oh, okay. Well, dude, this is only stage 1. Stage 2 is gonna be literal heck. No, it's a dead end. I hate the dead ends, dude. They always have me messed up. Can I pull a Five Nights at Freddy's and just flash it at it and you'll go away? Oh, the exit. There we go. So now, stage 2. The last known stage. Where it gets real bad. I've only been recording for 8 minutes. I feel like I've been recording for like 3 hours, dude. I swear. Alright guys, I think the ROBLOX backrooms actually ends off here. You know, this would be bad if I didn't have a million hours of footage that I need to record on the real, scarier backrooms. Alright, well, let's get into the next section of the video. Backrooms does a lot, and it brings so many questions to my head. It's definitely one of the more mysterious. It's not an SCP. It's not a myth. almost like a creepypasta. Yeah, it kind of classifies creepypasta. I don't know. But yeah, I said earlier that I'll explain my reasoning for why people find the backrooms image familiar. I think with the hum of the lights and the emptiness of the picture, it creates such a broad spectrum of memories and creates connections between your fuzzy past and the picture. And that's why you're like, oh, I've been there before, oh, I've seen it in a dream, when really it's just an empty room. And say you're a little kid moving into the house, that could tie into your memories. What else lies in the backrooms is unknown, and that scares some but interests others. I think I'm more of a mix in between. I think that your view on the backrooms and how you see it will change based on what type of person you are. Because at the end of the day, your experience with the backrooms is just how you think it is, because you haven't really been there. I think that the whole idea of the backrooms is amazing, and its endless hallways captivates my imagination. This leaves a lot with the question, is it real? You may think it's silly, but the reason that the backrooms is so interesting is that the broadness of it doesn't allow you to actually prove its authenticity false. But once again, my name is Lofilia, and this is my new obsession, the backrooms.